Lightspeed Photonics has raised a $6.5 million pre-series A round. It's Runtime, your daily 24-hour Indian tech recap, and this startup is solving a very important problem in the AI world. See, systems built for AI and scientific work move massive amounts of data, and the chips inside of these systems keep getting faster and more powerful, but the connections that carry data between chips aren't always able to keep pace. And so Lightspeed Photonics wants to eliminate these choke points by building optical links that use light instead of electrical signals to move data fast. And they have two main products. One is the Light Connect, which is meant for chip-to-chip and card-to-card communication at 300 gigabits per second. But if you need data to travel further, then they also offer a variant called Light Connect Fiber. And Lightspeed is going to be using this $6.5 million to build a dedicated R&D facility. And it's also worth noting that Lightspeed Photonics is headquartered in Singapore, but they do have operations in India. All right, next up, Arctis Aerospace just raised a $2.6 million pre-seed round, and I sat down with Sripurna, the founder of Arctis, earlier this year. You can check that conversation out on our YouTube channel, and what he told me is that they're developing large unmanned aircraft capable of flying at 45,000 feet for about 24 hours at a time. And these aircraft have optical payloads that capture images at 1 square inch per pixel, which is much higher resolution than the between 1 and 5 square meters per pixel that you get from low Earth orbit satellites. And Arctis is going to be offering this high altitude intelligence as a service at about $1 per square kilometer, which is significantly cheaper than satellite-based intelligence, which costs closer to $20 per square kilometer. And again, you're getting less resolution for a higher cost with satellites. Now, you'd think that there would be more players in this space, but there actually are only 7 private companies in the world that have UAVs capable of competing with Arctis's UAVs. And none of those companies offer data as a service the way that Arctis does. All right, next up, Hyderabad-based Avyam Space Tech and Defense has created one of just a handful of private facilities in South Asia for dedicated propulsion qualification and verification services to startups and universities. And their first outside campaign was with the IIT Bombay rocket team, which worked with this startup for about 2 months to prepare an M-class solid rocket motor for qualification. And Avyam has received support from the MeitY Startup Hub, India's Department of Science and Technology, BITS Pilani, Startup India, and Boeing. And that is all of the Indian startup news that I have for you all today. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you in the next one.